today I'm going to be talking about one of my biggest insecurities. And it's been like probably the same thing for my whole life pretty much. And you'll see it'll tie into why it makes sense with tall poppy syndrome, because like they go hand in hand, right? So when I was growing up, especially at school, I used to get bullied a lot for two things actually. One, the insecurity piece was that I had a big head growing up, especially like, you know, I was always the fucking size XL in helmets. I couldn't wear a lot of hats. I just had a big head, and I was a small kid, so, you know, I might have looked a bit funny or whatever. And I would get like called names. I just became real insecure about my head, and it's also one of the reasons why I grew my hair out for so long, as some of you guys would have known, because I was trying to hide it with my hair. You know, I used to get called names like Megamind or Five Head and stuff like that, and it just, like, it really got to me, man. Like, I don't know, like, why. I think it was because sometimes people just call you names and it's a bit, like, jokey, but then some people call you names and it feels like a bit of an attack, and it always just felt like an attack, man, and it was shit. It sucked, and, like, it literally made me hate school, like, made me not like going to school to an extent. Even just saying that Megamind still fucking triggers me a bit. I don't think that will ever go away, to be honest. So, yeah, school wasn't the fucking funnest thing in the world, but paired with that, I just used to get so much shit at school for scootering, riding scooters, which so dumb. And half the time it was the same people. So I'm like, fuck, do these guys just have something against me? I mean, I don't know. So pretty much, I just used to hate going to school. I would fucking like hang out in hallways at lunch sometimes to like avoid certain people. Like go the long way around, you know? Like my confidence was at an all-time low. Just, I don't know, just everything was. Didn't want to tell anyone about like scootering. I always just tried to keep it on the hush, but you know, what school's like, it's never like that. I know heaps of people that have quit scootering because they got bullied in school for it. Like even some of my friends, the same sort of thing, you know, entering high school, they quit because they would always get bullied. Especially when you're young and like when you're kids, people love to just tear you down, like for no reason at all, other than, you know, they're probably just insecure themselves. Hang on, I am so hungry. This is gonna have to turn to another cooking video, I think. So, because all of that, I like built a really like tough skin when I was young. Like but I wasn't confident. It was just like, I just slowly stopped giving a fuck, really, because, you know, I was just used to getting shit. So if I did something and I got shit, I was like, oh, who cares? And that's kind of where my like mindsets like really started, and that's where I really started to slowly not worry about tall poppy syndrome as much, or like my insecurities. At the end of the day, people are always going to give you shit, and quite often it's just because they're jealous or because they've got something wrong going on, or like no one actually wants to fucking tear people down and make them feel like bad. Like no one really wants that. I mean, yeah, you could argue fucking there's some psycho people that maybe, but like, you know, like most people don't want that. Deep down, everyone just wants to be liked and just wants to fucking be happy, right? And they just think that tearing people down makes you happy, especially when you're younger. That's why in school it just happens so much. This is not my focus face, by the way. I don't know why. Alright, Friday morning, run, sun's out. Actually, the sun's not fucking out. Where's the sun gone? I'm fucking gonna be late to work, I think. Like, essentially, what works for me, getting over tall poppy syndrome, isn't always gonna work for you. And like, to be honest, doesn't matter what the fuck I say, it's actually not gonna help you, because it's one of those things where the only way you can get better or like improve is by fucking just doing it, like doing the thing that it scares you or you get shit for. Because like, it's one of those things that you don't just learn how to get over tall poppy syndrome. You like have to go through it. You have to have people just like cut you down and shit to get over it, I think. And like, what works for me isn't always going to work for you guys. Like, you know, my thing was all about you know, scootering my whole life. I got fucking shit for scootering, whether it's from skaters, people at school. Oh god. Okay, essentially what I was trying to say in the car is, I don't know how you can get over tall poppy syndrome without like getting shit, because that's kind of like all I've known, right? And I'm not going to tell you guys otherwise because I'll just be lying. The thing that is common between like getting over it is you have to like go through it. You have to go through it a little bit. You can't just be like, all right, I'm going to go out and do all this stuff and I'm not going to care if people tear me down. That just doesn't work. We're just not hardwired like that. You have to go through it. So then it's about, okay, so how can I start going through it? Because like, I'm just going to bring it back to like posting videos, right? A lot of people want to post content, but they're scared of what people think, or they're scared of looking dumb or silly. So what's like you might be thinking about making a vlog. What's something way easier that you can do that still enters that like, oh, I don't know what people are going to think about me, but it's not like that bad, but it's just like a fucking, I don't know, like a TikTok skit or something small and dumb. You just got to find whatever that thing is for you and just like give it a go. Start really small and just see how like people react, because I can tell you that people aren't going to care. No one actually gives a fuck, but like you have to experience it. That'll be my advice, man. And then I feel like once you get a few under your belt, like I have, you know, like I post heaps of shit, like posting this video. Like most people wouldn't post a video like this on fucking on the internet. But once you like get a few reps in, then it just becomes way easier. Like so much easier, man. Like you just get better at doing the thing. And to be honest, like when you can overcome tall poppy syndrome, I feel like that is when everything good in life starts to happen, because you can just be yourself and you just don't need to give a fuck about other people, and you can go after whatever you wanted and try out doing that thing, you know. This is so much more freeing. You're not living for other people. And that's why in the last, like, especially in the last year, I've just been really enjoying myself. Like, I've set some goals and I'm going to be making some content next year that feels a little bit cringe to me right now. I'm like, I don't know, that's kind of weird, like, but also it's what I want to do, and I know that some people aren't going to like it, and that's cool. I know that some people are going to love it, and some people are going to really benefit from it, and some people are going to think I'm the man, and some people think I'm an idiot. So it's like, you know, what's the difference? I didn't want to end this vlog without something on the funner side, so I don't know, maybe I'll put a beach day in. Maybe it'll be the next vlog. Actually no, we're going to the Auckland FC game today, so you can come along and watch that. Side note, how fucking good does that look, man? My god. Whenever I do anything with Dad on the car, it's always just me watching and him doing, because he won't let me do anything. He's got no patience. Look at the cat. Buddy.
So you see it, you know.
So I'm going like, oi oi oi, Auckland FC derby.
I can see it, already see it. He's gonna fucking
FC. Boys are on. Go up! What the fuck?
Go the fucking
Go the Blues!